Kung Fu Panda 2 is the sequel to the 2008 movie Kung Fu Panda. This one came out in 2011. And yeah, it's the sequel. This time around, Po has to take down a bad guy who's got this big weapon that can, like, take out China. And then he also kind of learns more about, who he actually is as a panda. I absolutely... What are you doing? He's got a stuffed dog, I'm worried. Anyways, I absolutely loved Kung Fu Panda, the first one, and I absolutely love this one even more. I think this movie is phenomenal. It looks beautiful. Something I forgot to mention in the first one is the Kung Fu action choreography in this. That's weird to say again for an anime movie, but it looks great. Same thing with this one. Same thing with the first one. Also, something I forgot to mention with the first one is the music. The score is really good. I believe Hans Zimmer did this one. He might have did the first one too. I don't even remember. But it's fantastic. This movie is... I didn't remember how much action is in this movie. This movie is pretty much action, 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 action with little bits of story kind of pieced throughout that I think I maybe saw this movie a couple times, and I just didn't remember how much action was in this movie. This movie is really action-filled. Pretty much the entire cast returned. New villain this time, voiced by Gary Oldman, who's a peacock that has something to do with his past, and I absolutely love Gary Oldman as the peacock. His voice is perfect for that. What else can I say here? I love that we got the Furious Five kind of teamed up with Po. The first one, there's that conflict, and then we're eventually going to team up by the end. This movie, they're teamed up, and I absolutely love that. I love seeing the Furious Five and Po together. I just think that worked really great. Is it actually playing the movie right now? Yep, it is. So, yeah, we don't want that because copyright and crap. So yeah, I absolutely loved that about this movie. What else can I say about this movie? Again, the animation just looks beautiful. This movie is so beautifully animated. There's some truly beautiful shots in this movie. And cinematography, it's strange to talk about an animated movie, but the cinematography is done so well in this movie. Yeah, what else am I missing? I mean, as far as negatives go, again, there's some childish humor. There's some slapstick humor that doesn't necessarily work. And I don't even feel that there's not enough story. There's plenty of story here. I think there's maybe a little less time between Po and his dad. But even thinking about that, there's probably as much screen time with Po's dad in this one than there was in the first one. And I like that it's kind of answering the question that I had when I reviewed the first one of, yeah, I don't think a crane, or whatever he is Po's dad. So yeah, it answers some questions with this of what happened to Po. So I really did enjoy that. What else can I say? I will say this too, not necessarily a negative, but there's a lot less of Dustin Hoffman's character, Master Shufu, I can't remember. And I would have liked a little bit more of him. But again, we got the Furious Five, so that for me kind of worked out. Gary Oldman, great villain, music, fight choreography, the action sequences are fun. They're sometimes silly, but they work. Again, it's only about 80 minutes. It's a nice, quick watch. This is a movie you can watch with kids and not hate yourself. This is a movie you can watch as an adult and not hate yourself. I watched it, and I was enjoying it the entire time. I was laughing, loving every second of it. What are you chewing on? He's chewing on something. Oh, he's chewing on his bone. Never mind, that's fine. So yeah, I don't know what else to say with this one. I think that pretty much sums it up. I think this one had a better story. I think this one had, you know, the same great animation. The score was great again. The fight choreography was great. The action sequences were more fun and crazier and awesomer. I love more screen time with the Furious Five. Yeah, I just thought this one was even better than the first one, and I already loved the first one. So I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I would say just, you know, some jokes are very kiddish, but it is a kid's movie, so, you know, no surprise there. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this review. I hope you guys have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and stay tuned because I will be reviewing the third one very soon here. Have yourself a good one, and we'll see you next time.